I know it can't be England, no matter how much we keep singing "It's Coming Home."
I don't think it is.
Yeah. So I'm a hater. Don't get me wrong. Ever since the Ben White situation, were you guys aware of that whenever he left the English camp because he didn't like the coaches?
Yeah.
Well,
I was
he
like,
had an issue with the assistant coach. I think they had like a dispute.
yeah. So he left, and so people were just hating on him, and I don't know. I just resent that staff, and I don't think they're that good. And
No, they're not. No, they're not. Ayo, you're right. Let's call it what it is. They're not. They're
so
not.
like people were like, "Oh, like he went far," but I'm like, "Yeah, he went far. Like if you defend well, anyone can go." Serbia are big. They're strong. They're fast. Like they're very athletic, and like I don't see it. I'm sorry. I think it has to be either
No,
France or Spain. Yeah, I can't see anybody other than that. France just have both.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you have both, like athleticism and what's it called, and technicality, Spain doesn't have the athleticism. I don't think so much because Croatia worked. Like if they had like luck on that day, they could have beaten Spain easy. Even though the game ended, was it 3-1 or 3-0?
3-0.
3-1.
3-0.
3-0,
3-1
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
was
it's like
3-0.
but
They disqualified the goal.
you're right. Yeah, because I was like they have to have scored. So I see another team like they played France like that, they could get worked.
Hey guys, at
Mhm.
some point we gotta click the record button. We are
I
recording
know.
right now, but
Like,
it is
say
it's
like,
No, we just been chatting.
we just we have to be so
I thought we could just cut it. That's why I
yeah.
assumed that's what you were doing. Yeah, we could still
So
do an
yeah,
intro.
that
Yeah.
was so let's go back and do intro. So all right, my son is about to kick in. I'm liking the sound. What do you think?
Me too. Welcome everyone to Football Amigos show. It's your boy here, Mide, of course. Hope everyone's doing well. And then I have, of course, the other two amigos here. Amigo Ayer, how you doing today?
Doing well, my friend. Thank you. Yeah.
That's good. And then I see Amigo 3. Ooh, looks like you got some. You actually cut your hair, looking sharp. I see you.
You know, I'm trying to look like Jude. Jude.
Of course you are. Amigos, good to be back again with you all. We're excited to talk to you. The Euros 2024 is up and running. They're about to finish the first week. Round group stage 1 games are about to be over by Tuesday. There have been some wonderful games that have been played. There have been some interesting defeats to put it the least, aka Scotland, Germany, and there's been some other interesting games as well too, where we're starting to see a lot of other European countries not be easily beaten, which I think has made the competition very exciting too. So as always, Football Amigos, we are looking forward to hearing your comments. Please like, share, and subscribe at the bottom of the screen. But today we will be talking to you about the teams we feel that will make it to the final of the UEFA Euro 2024 tournament. This tournament started last, and it was Germany against Scotland, and we saw a masterclass of tactical nous from the German team, and we saw what not to do from a Scotland perspective, unfortunately. And I'm looking forward to not just hearing some of our other amigos and what they have to say about that game, but also to get their perspective on, of course, allowing round 1, round 2, round 3 games to finish in the space of 3 weeks, and then seeing, based on those games, what they would like to predict right now. Because it'll be interesting, amigos, of course, leave your predictions down below as well. It'll be interesting to see what we predict, who makes it to the final in real time. So we're going to start with those predictions right now. Ayo, we'll start with you. Based on the games you've watched this weekend, what do you think about the tournament, and what are your predictions?
Oh wow, it's a really fun tournament. It really reminds me of was it 2004 with Greece when they came in and they went all the way to the final. I don't remember. Did they win it? Did Greece win it? No, they went to
2004,
the final.
yes, they Yeah, they
Yes.
did. They
They
did.
did.
They won
Oh
it.
wow, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So it's like watching a team that's just like super organized and ready to like just fight, just go all the way. And you just see a lot of teams that are just so well organized. Like some of the smaller teams, you look at Albania, you look at what's it called? Serbia. You look at some of these teams where you wouldn't really think they're powerhouses, but they have a really disciplined team and one or two really top players, and that's all you need sometimes. But so far, Germany, obviously, that was a very one-sided game if ever I've seen one. I think that's the most one-sided game I've seen so far. You see Spain, uh, even though they're showing weaknesses defensively, but they've got a killer instinct. Like Morata's
Mhm.
transformed. Like, remember the Morata
Mhm.
that will miss sitters all day? Like he's
Yeah.
he's matured into something amazing. And so I'm excited. Right now, I haven't seen France play. I still think they're my safe pick, but definitely Germany and Spain have given me a lot to think about. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, France has their scheduled game, their first round against Austria, which some people have said might be the dark horses, which brings me to this point. Of course, football amigos, we like to talk about dark horses as well. Please leave your comments below. What do you think the dark horses are in this tournament? We would love to hear that and why, really. We would love to see that there. So, Sam, what do you think? What do you think about the tournament this past weekend? What have you seen? What has excited you? And what teams do you think might make it to the final?
Yes, sir. Before I give my prediction and my thoughts, I got pizza if you guys want to want. If you guys want to hit some
oh,
pizza.
oh
So
gosh,
I'll do
where is
I'll
ours? Really,
just
really?
check your mailbox. Check your mailbox. All right. So I'm gonna do my pizza and prediction session now. All right, amigos. Let me know what your favorite pizza is. How about that? Okay, so
Oh
I did
gosh.
see the pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, pineapple and pizza just do not go. I'm sorry, amigos. You can't win
yeah,
me over there, but
Sweet,
go
sweet and
ahead,
sour,
Sam.
man. That's where it is. Salty and sweet. Sorry, yeah. That's
yeah.
where it's at.
Sure, sure.
So this is a pepperoni, pineapple, and a little bit of sausage, I think. But
There you
hey,
go.
I have to say, not a big
He
fan of
knows. Yeah.
pineapple. Pineapple on pizza. So let's go back to the my thoughts. I think Germany had a great game. I could see Germany and France or Germany and possibly England. But here's the catch. I saw the England's game, not so impressed. Man, I think Jude is probably gonna be the MVP of the tournament, but they could have easily killed that game like 4-0. But you never know. So my prediction, France and Germany, most likely.
Interesting
Yeah.
predictions, Sam. Interesting predictions. As you enjoy your pizza there, I think for me, watching these games over the weekend, here's the things that I realized. Again, of course, amigos, I'm going to give you all my perspective from a coaching standpoint, right? That's why you're here. You're here to enjoy the banter. You're here to learn more about the game. You're here to hear from a coach's perspective based on the experience I do have, and of course, the stats and the fans' perspective as well. That's why we have this show for you. From what I've seen, it's been a very exciting tournament where you are seeing teams that are not being pushed over by the bigger countries. And when I mean bigger countries, I mean the top 10 FIFA ranked countries in the entire world, right? In terms of soccer. I saw games like Italy and Albania where Albania scored in the 27th second of the game. That's the fastest goal in the entire tournament's history. And then, of course, Italy came back with two amazing goals and controlled the rest of the game, right? There's that. There's the Spanish game with Croatia where Spain played very well in the first half. Second half, Croatia pushed and pushed and pushed. They just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, right? And then you had games today where it started to become a lot more tougher with certain teams scoring less goals but still winning, the likes of the Netherlands beating Poland. And you have Denmark holding on to a one goal lead for about 85 minutes, and then Slovenia scoring a great goal. And it got the last 5 minutes of the game even more exciting to watch as a natural viewer. So, and then of course England, where we have commentators saying different things about England being doing well. I'm not seeing it on the field yet. So I have teams that I would like to support, England being one of them, the Netherlands being one of them. I would love to see France and Portugal. And the reason why I say that is because I think the final would be between France and Germany or France and Portugal, just from how they've performed in the last qualifying rounds before the tournament started, and also some of their friendly games as well. But it's been a very exciting tournament to start with. Officiating has been very impressive. I've actually been even VAR, where everyone has been up in arms all season about VAR. They've made some modifications to it, and it's actually been very good. So it's a tournament to be excited about. Of course, amigos, talking about that, we do have another tournament coming up as well this Thursday. Copa America starts this Thursday. That's meant to be exciting as well. Messi and the boys are coming to the United States. Most of our South American countries are coming to the United States as well. And of course, the US team is going to be playing in that tournament as well. So, amigos, we're going to have a lot more things to talk about. Looking forward to that. Of course, leave your comments down below. Are you going to watch both tournaments at the same time? I hope you do. We are going to do that. And of course, we're going to give you our opinions as well.
I have a
Now, I
question.
want to ask both of you something. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Sam.
So did you say Portugal and Germany because Bruno Fernandez is gonna somehow be
See,
the MVP just as it was for Man United and
why,
somehow
why
win the tournament?
we are talking about countries. Why do we have to bring United? It's like it's one of those
Ayo,
things
did you
where
see what's going on here?
you amigos find a way to
Man
bring
United
United into
fans,
this story.
they always want to attach themselves to victory. Before you know it, they're gonna be like,
Oh
it's gonna be
gosh.
Portugal, Bruno Fernandez and
They'll,
Ronaldo
they'll
reuniting.
be like, we won 2 cups in 2024.
Wow, there we go. At least we won something. Unlike some
Uh-oh.
people that played the entire season, played well the entire season, but no silverware to show it. Hey, we won a silverware. That's what matters, right?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Single points, games.
Hey, say whatever you want. Yes, we're terrible, but we beat Man City to a cup.
We could have
I'll
stopped
take
playing.
it.
We could have stopped playing at match 20.
Oh, whatever. I will say this: season is over. Season is over. I'm going to enjoy, Euro 2024. I'm going to enjoy Copa America, and then we'll bring United back into the fold. Yes, there'll be transfer window business to do, and I know I'm going to be bantered throughout the summer, but it is what it is.
In Ineos, we trust. Yeah.
There we
Oh
go.
gosh. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they do. But no, in general, coming back to Euro 2024, it's been an exciting tournament to start with. I'm looking forward to seeing more games and more action throughout the next 3 weeks of the tournament. I think I have this strong feeling, amigos. And again, leave your comments down below. I feel like there's going to be a conversation about the Belgians of the world as well. Again, talking about dark horses, what are dark horses, right? Dark horses are teams that you don't think they will do well, but they actually have the capacity to do well and surprise you. And from looking at some of the teams that are out there, Belgium is one of them. Ayo, it will be an interesting question for your perspective. What dark horse would you say will be in this tournament?
Well, I see Dark Horse a little bit different. I just see the people who don't get talked about and just sneaking in everyone. And so number one is Croatia. That's just no matter what, even at the age of 95, Modric do how Modric do. So
oh, come on. He's not 95.
I'm saying his class is permanent. Like he's just I watch
True.
him. I just love watching him just like play, and they just have a way like that. That 3-0 really flattered Spain. I can't emphasize enough. So if it turns out that they get out of that groove and head to head, like I mean, they worked wonders in the World Cup. Like no one kept expecting them to go as far as they did, and they just kept going. and so they are definitely my dark horses. Like I see them special. I've not seen anybody that have have outdone my expectation like Croatia has. I mean, technically at this point they shouldn't be, but somehow they end up beating every tournament, and they keep proving us wrong, and I love it. I'm here for it. Yeah.
No, great shout from a Croatian perspective. Sam, what about you? What would be your dark horse in this tournament as it goes?
I think it's gonna be the Dutch for me. Netherlands. I really, really like the game they played. Not only that, they have a lot of underrated players. So we see what happens if they stay in form and don't drop the ball like Liverpool did, because they have like three Liverpool players in their squad. That's scary.
It is, and one of the Liverpool players actually scored to Godi Gakpo, so that's something to look forward to for sure. And I see why you would say the Netherlands as a dark horse, because they are one of those teams where they have the talent, they have the quality, but for some odd reason, not just from a European tournament standpoint, but also in the World Cup, they always fall short when they need to do well. So, to your point, with them being a dark horse, I understand you have a lot of new faces in the team as well. Ayo, you would see this from your perspective too. They have team players like Javi Simmons. They have players around the. They have new players around defense as well.
I
DeVry.
mean,
They have you
Frimpong is
know
class.
exactly. So I can understand when Sam calls them a dark horse as well. I can
Yeah,
understand that too.
I don't see any killers. hmm
Mhm.
I really I see a dull blade when I see the Dutch team.
Dutch.
I don't know.
Mm.
That's just my personal feeling. Because like,
Yes.
for me, when they always really overachieved, that's when like people like Robin were really what was it called? Were really on it. Where it's like
Mm.
you
Mhm,
need that 1, 2 goals and then be disciplined
mhm,
for everything else, and he will get you
mhm.
that 1, 2 goals. Like Memphis Depay 2 years ago could have been that to
Yeah.
some extent, but I think he's a bit too old now.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
so I do find it where it's like I don't think see them being beaten badly, but I don't see them. I don't know. I don't know, but it's possible. It's still a good team on paper. Yeah.
You
Mhm.
guys remember Edgar Davis?
I love them. hmm
Yes,
Oh man, I
wonderful midfielder.
swimming.
glass in the little was it dread or
Yes,
some
Yeah.
yes. There's
ah
actually a
Yeah.
story behind that glasses, and the story is that that glasses was specially made for him to help him with his eyesight as well. And I believe
Oh,
Nike did that for him. Yeah,
oh
I
wow.
that's
believe that's
cool.
the story. Yes, so it became an iconic element to his game, and he was a wonderful
It was
midfielder,
one, yeah.
wonderful
He
midfielder.
made me love Juventus like crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
was back in the days. All right, let's take it back to modern day.
Yes, yes. So again, early amigos, of course, leave your comments down below, like, share, and subscribe. We would love to know what teams have stood out to you, what would be the dark horses that you would like to see and why.
Mm.
And of course, we would love to know what teams you think will make it to the final of the tournament, of course. Looking forward to it. But in general, from a neutral perspective, the tournament has been great. Officiating has been excellent. They've been showing more of the fan side and the fan atmosphere, and that has added to the excitement of the entire tournament in itself, where you have teams and fans in drones arriving at Germany and really enjoying themselves. And I like how the broadcasting has also been done as well, because now they're showing more of the fans and the excitement of the game, and it's just added a different flavor to it. So I think it's been going really well. Long may it continue for the next month or so.
Are you watching the Fox Sports ones?
Yes,
How do you
yes.
feel about the Americans on this stuff, man?
The pundits they're selecting, I think they could do better with the interaction or the knowledge they have. Some of them I'm just not. I feel like they're trying too much. I just do. I do. I do. But hey, they're human beings. They're paid to do this.
It's
You
fine.
know, it's fine. But I can see why you would say that, Ayo. It's not, the chemistry isn't there. Let me put it that way. I think that's the best way to say the chemistry really isn't there.
I'll play the devil's advocate now. Amigos, no, you two. Can you let us know how these two analysts are doing? So you guys just criticize
Oh,
somebody. Amigos, I'm gonna
so
put I'm gonna create a private YouTube account and just put a comment and say Io pam 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 Mide pam pam pam. Then I'll write something good about myself. All right, amigos, make sure you do yours.
of course, it's gonna be so biased and one-sided, right? Interesting. To wrap it up, again, early stages of the tournament, very exciting. Amigos, definitely take the time to watch it or try to catch up on the highlights. It's fun to watch. I'm very excited for the summer. There's a lot of soccer still to come. Like I mentioned, the Copa America is starting on Thursday as well. It's going to be a, I mean, yes, they play at crazy times of the day, but we love soccer.
Mm.
Watch it, enjoy it. We breathe it, we love it. It's brought friends together. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. So, looking,
It's torn friends apart too.
well, yeah, of course. When you have two other amigos that never support you, when you bring Manchester United to the forefront, I feel like it's gonna be an every episode thing.
Midday, we actually love you. We're just trying to help you cope with reality. I know it's
Oh,
hard.
sure.
Every now and then, you want to
That's
escape
right.
into these fantasies. I just need to help you. Just stay grounded.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Final words, Ayer,
It's
for our
here.
amigos.
Oh man, it's always a pleasure just hanging out with you guys and just talking about what we all love dearly, soccer. I'm excited. It's for the first time. It's like I don't really have a dog in this fight, so I'm just enjoying the football. And like there's no pressure, there's no like permutations and like I'd like England to win, but like I know they're not, and that's okay.
Mhm,
So like
mhm.
it's all gravy. Yeah, it's all gravy. Yeah.
That's fair. Sam, how about you? Final words.
Nothing much, amigos. I look forward to seeing you guys' prediction and let me know what you think about my pizza. Let me know your favorite pizza flavor or your topping. But no, really good show. Thank you, Midday. We'll look forward to seeing you guys in the comment section and maybe on the street someday. You never know.
Hmm. Hmm. Awesome, awesome. As always, thank you so much, football amigos. Thank you for your time. Looking forward to talk to you all soon. We'll catch you in the next episode. As always, stay positive. Take care, guys.